This is Becky from Be Your Best You Coaching, and this morning we are talking about 15 tricks that will make it easier for you to be a fit mom. As you know, all of this week we have been focusing on tips for busy moms in honor of Mother's Day, and so this is day 4 in our series. And if you've missed any of those, you can go to my blog and actually see the videos, read the blog posts. You can go to that at www.beyourbestYouCoaching.com. So go check it out. But anyway, today we want to talk about becoming a fit mom. And I don't know about you, but with busy schedules, a lot of times the first thing that goes from our schedule is a workout. I mean, seriously, that's just kind of what happens. So this way, I'm going to give you some tips that are going to help you to hopefully be able to fit those in and not give up on getting those workouts in. So number 1, the first tip I have for you is first things first. I am a morning person. Not everyone is, but that is one of the very first things that I do is get my workout done first thing in the morning, because I know how life is, and later in the day I'm tired, or later in the day things come up, and so I don't want to take a chance. Very rarely is someone going to call me and want me to do something for them at 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning. So I get those workouts done early so that I can just know that it's knocked out and I can go about my day. Number 2, block it out. Put it on your calendar. If you know me, you know that I'm a list person. I have a to-do list every day, and number 2 on my to-do list every single day is workout. I do give myself off. I take off on Sundays for rest day, but number 2 on my list every day is workout. And if you schedule it and you know that it's on your list, it's like an appointment. Put it in your calendar. If you have a doctor's appointment, you're not going to blow it off just because you don't feel like it. You're going to go to your doctor's appointment. Do the same thing with your workouts. Number 3, have a plan on how you're going to sweat. It's one thing to say that you're going to go to the gym or you're going to get up and work out, but if you have a plan and you know what you're going to do, you're going to be so much more likely to do that. If you're doing a home workout program, which workout are you going to do that day? If you're going to the gym, are you doing the treadmill? Are you doing the elliptical? Are you doing upper body on the machines, lower body? What are you doing? Have a plan and know what you're going to be doing. Number 4, don't worry about your outfit. Seriously. This is one of the reasons why I've always preferred working out at home, because no one cares what I look like at 5 o'clock in the morning. I can be a hot mess and no one's going to see me. Doesn't matter if my clothes match. It really doesn't matter. But just a tip, like if you are going to be going somewhere, like if you go to a gym in the morning, I've been known to sleep in my workout clothes, okay? Then that way you don't have to think about it. You're already ready to go. I mean, that may sound silly to you guys, but seriously, it works. Sleep in your workout clothes, get up, and you're ready to go. If you don't do that, then the night before, lay out your clothes. If you really care what you're going to look like, lay out your clothes and have them ready to go. And you'll see them first thing in the morning, and you'll be much more likely to put them on and go work out. Number 5, take advantage of your lunch hour. If you, work at a job outside of your home and you have a lunch hour, take advantage of those. When I used to work downtown, our lunch hours, we would eat really quick and then we would just go for a walk and walk around downtown. And I know a lot of businesses now have fitness facilities. Take advantage of those. If they're offering this fabulous place for you for free, why not use it? And it doesn't mean that you have to work out the entire hour, but at least go spend 15 or 20 minutes minimum doing something. Okay, so tip number 6, include your kids. If you have, most of my friends have older kids. We're talking middle school, high school, college age kids. But include your kids, even if they're little. The cool thing is that kids like to work out. They like to feel like they're part of something. And if they're working out with you, you're leading by example. I'm so excited that Jordan is home from college and she is coming to my classes. I mean, she's coming to my Kangoo dance classes, and it's fun to work out with her. And, so just find a way to include your kids. Now, the next couple tips are for friends with little kids, okay? So let's say you're at the park. Tip number 7 is to make the jungle gym your boot camp. There are so many things that you can do on playground equipment. So find different creative ways, like the monkey bars. Do some chin-ups, do some pull-ups, work your way across the monkey bars. I always sucked at that when I was little. I never could do it, but I would love to try it now. So anyway, just find creative ways that you can actually work out while your kids are playing at the playground. Run with them. If you've got littles and you put them in a jogging stroller, go out for a run or for a walk. I've got friends that, even their older kids love to run with them. I've never been a runner. Sometimes I think I would like to be, but I'm not really sure. But I have a friend that's a dad that runs all the time, and I've seen him multiple times with his kids out running, and it's just such a cool thing. Okay, tip number 9, sometimes you have to sweeten the deal. Okay, bribery can go a long way. And if you've got littles that you just need some time to be able to get those workouts in, bribe them by letting them watch a special video, or watch a special show, or bribe them with a special snack, or whatever it is. Whatever you can do to get the least amount of complaining out of them, just to give you that a little bit of time so that you can work out, it works. There's no shame in that. Okay, tip number 10, be a workout ninja. Sometimes, when I say to work out, that doesn't mean that you have to work out hours on end. Back in the day, workouts always had to be at least an hour, sometimes 2 hours, and you're spending all this time in the gym, and I'm sorry, but who's got time for that? My workouts are typically at home, they're 30 minutes. When I'm teaching a class, my classes are an hour, but sometimes you just need to find those little bits of time that you can get a workout in. Even if it is just 10 or 15 minutes, those 10 or 15 minutes are better than nothing. So whenever you can sneak those in, do it. Number 11, take to the streets. Think about all of the places that we drive that we could very easily walk to. We are about half a mile away from our school. We're a mile away from the mall. We are a mile away from our church, mile and a half. We're in a central location. There are so many different places that we can walk. There's our favorite ice cream place called Mrs. Curl, which is phenomenal, and it's, like a landmark in Greenwood. And it's about a mile and a half or 2 miles. And I'm always telling my husband, let's walk to Mrs. Curl, and then we can burn some calories to make it worthwhile to go get ice cream. But just some things like that. Think about the places that you can go where you can actually walk instead of driving. Think about our parents. They always told us they had to walk to school uphill both ways barefoot. They were kidding, of course, I think, mostly. Mine might not have been, I don't know. But so think of those times that you can just go out and walk, and that would be just an extra way to burn some calories. Tip number 12, audit your schedule. Seriously, if you look at your day and be realistic, how much time are you wasting? How much time are you spending scrolling Facebook? Which, if you scrolled Facebook and you found this, that's okay. But all the other time that you're just scrolling and wasting time, that's not okay. I'm kidding. Or sitting on Pinterest. I always avoided Pinterest for a long, long time because I heard all of these stories of my friends just spending hours and hours on Pinterest, and I didn't have time for that, and I did not want to get sucked in. How much time do you spend watching TV? How much time do you spend checking emails? There are all kinds of things that we do that make us think that we're busy that really are not productive. So what are some of those things that you can cut out of your schedule or minimize so that you do have more time to work out? Okay, tip number 13, be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up if you miss a day. Missing a day or two is not going to kill you. It's not going to totally ruin your whole life. So don't get mad, okay? Just get back on track and get back to your workouts. Because if you're constantly down on yourself for the things that you don't do, you're going to be less likely to do them. Because that is your mindset. You've got to have that positive mindset. And so if there's a day that you miss, who cares? All right, fine, I missed. So tomorrow I'm going to be better. Tomorrow I'm going to work out and I'm going to have a plan and I'm going to actually get it done. Okay, tip number 14. Any space can be a gym. Seriously, my last job that I had when I worked outside of my home, my office was probably like 8 by 8 maybe. I mean, seriously, like it was this little tiny room. And so I probably had room on the floor if I wanted to get on the floor and do a push-up, but I didn't really want to do that. But you could very easily use a chair. There are so many things that you can do in a chair workout. You don't need a big elaborate gym in your home. You don't need lots of space to do workouts. There are lots of things that you can do that just require a little bitty tiny space. So don't make excuses when you're talking about that. Okay, and my very last tip is to build a support crew. Who are some other busy mom friends that that could benefit by you inviting them to come work out or to go for a walk? Or I know I just became a fitness instructor at the beginning of this year, and I joke because I'm like, who decides they're going to become a fitness instructor when they're 51 years old? I'm now 52, by the way. But seriously, so one of the things that I have done is I've kind of created this community, and my Kangoo dance classes, absolutely love them. They are just my heart. And so I've created a Facebook group, and it's just been really cool to watch that group grow and to watch them connect with each other and support each other. And we kind of know what's going on in each other's lives, and if somebody's going through something, we're there to support them. Or if somebody's not at class, we're messaging them and we're like, hey, where you been? So it's just been a really cool thing. And last night we laughed so much, and it was just so much fun. And we're just like, wow, we really wish we could have fun working out. This kind of sucks. But we were totally kidding, because we were just having such a great time. And when fitness is fun, you will do it. When you've got a support of your friends and you've got a community and you've got a group, you will do it. So find a community, find a support group, a crew that can back you up and be there for you. And if that's you come into one of my classes, or if that's, just whatever, I don't care, just find somebody. But if you don't have anybody, I would love to be that person for you. So anyway, I hope that these tips have helped you, maybe just to spark some interest or give you some ideas of how you can actually fit fitness into your day and to make it easier for you to be a fit mom. I've said this before, you always think about when you're on an airplane and the flight attendants tell you if, the oxygen mask drop down, make sure you put yours on first and then take care of the people around you, including your children. If we don't have our own oxygen, if we're not taking care of ourselves, we can't do a good job of taking care of everyone around us. So we really need to take care of ourselves. It's not a bad thing. It's not being selfish. It is making you a better mom and a better spouse and a better friend and a better employee and boss and whatever it is. It does make you a better person when you fill yourself, and then you're making those deposits in your own self, and then you can, help others. So anyway, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you will come back again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so we've got some more lined up, and I hope you come back and listen. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.